The oldest capital city in the Americas, founded in 1325. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Mexico City. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you from our broadcast perch. And Charles, as we get this thing started, what are you going to be keeping your eye on?
Special teams. Field position is always a big determiner in a ball game. Who sets their offense up for success the best? That team will win the game.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And we are underway from Mexico City. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Throwing is Keenum. Over the middle, he's got Golden. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
10 at the 47-yard line.
Working from the gun, Keenum. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Let's go now.
A shotgun snap for Keenum. Open man, he's got his tight end, Elijah Arroyo. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
To the air again, Keenum. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
A short throw there, pulled in by all. Short completion, just 4 yards. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, Great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's fourth down. I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short, no score after one on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they finally get their chance on offense, 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Hey, Ken. Here we go. You good? Out, let's go. Right.
Now it's Fields. They dump it off to Lynch. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go, son. 3-19, you guys see that? Chip square. 11. No mas. West right zip. Right.
To throw is Fields. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. From the gun, here's Fields. He'll let this go for Adams. And this is caught inside the 5. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Davante Adams, 51 yards. And the Steelers post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Chris Boswell to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
I tell you what, when you're down on the scoreboard, you've got to look to your stars, and that's what they do here to start the drive. I wouldn't be surprised if they looked his way a few more times in short order. That one, well designed, and it's a quick first down.
And it's complete to Adams. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Boy, 30 more yards and another first down.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. It's a pickup of 3, and we have now arrived at the 2-minute warning. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Ready up. Let's go now.
A quick throw out to Adams on the perimeter. They'll give him 4 yards there. And now it's 3rd and 3.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, You really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Gets it out quickly here to the left flat. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
Here we go. 319, next set. No mas, no mas. Go.
Now Fields. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get.
Taking it right down Broadway. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. DK Metcalf, 68 yards. And the Steelers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Boswell good with the extra point. And it's now 14-0.
Steelers 14, Dolphins nothing.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
32-yard line.
On play action, now Keenum. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Keenum. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Oh, a lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well when you find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They'll fake the handoff. Now Keenum. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Elijah Arroyo as the first half is winding down. And the Dolphins are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Dolphins 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel.
Up, let's go. Hey, Ken. Hey, Ken. Right.
Here's Fields. Looking deep for Adams. This is caught at the 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Davante Adams in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers would extend their lead here just before halftime.
Chris Boswell to kick off for
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles.
The final shot before half for Keenum. He'll let this go for Adams. That is incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Sanders.
So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
551.
They'll keep pounding here with Lynch. Not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Here we go.
Here's Fields. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Play action. It's Fields. This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
It's so important to tackle well against these guys, but you and I both know that's easier said than done when the guy you're trying to tackle looks like this guy.
And it's usually going to take more than one man to get him down, and it did right there. So now first and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 39-yard line.
Green 19, that's not.
They'll try the middle with Lynch. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Hit and drop behind the line by Dre Greenlaw. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14.
58, here's that.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked up by 9-time Pro Bowler Ed Reed. And the Dolphins are going to take over here up near the 40.
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities. And this is a good one right in front of them.
The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Play action, it's Keenan. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
Keenan's pass intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down, the run with Lynch. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Mexico City. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. Second and 10. Now Fields going to move him around. Now they'll audible to something else.
Go.
Lynch up the middle. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Here we go, son. Mike, 175.
On 3rd down, they go Lynch. And he will have a Steelers first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here we go. Right.
Again, they'll pound it with Lynch. Down to about the 22 here. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on 1st down. Stay in bounds. Keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because That's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
Toss play to Lynch. Well, he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Timeout, tonight.
They go to Lynch on the toss left. The safety end read there to make the play.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. That one looks like he'll throw here. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
3:19, let's go.
Play action, Fields. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. DK Metcalf. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Steelers have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.